The roads in Turkey are generally good, not just in cities. Intercity highways and roads to remote villages are covered with good asphalt. However, it's good to know in advance about the specifics of driving in Turkish roads before you decide to drive here. It's an unforgettable experience for foreigners, but you quickly get used to it. Still, it's essential to remember these rules. Tolerance Agency showcases instructions on driving peculiarities, local rules and fines in Turkey. Subscribe to the channel and let's go! So about the roads. In Turkey they are mainly good, wide, flat and straight. In rural areas, the roads are usually unpaved but still decent. There almost always roads has marking lines, easily understandable for foreigners. But honestly, it seems marking are more for aesthetic purposes. Locals seems to ignore them. But in case a slow tractor is ahead, you can overtake it despite the solid lines, no trouble with it. Turn signals here seem to be some sort of a decoration for a light show. Turkish driver might go with a sign alone from Istanbul to Adana and not even notice it. But when it comes to actually turning or changing lines, on the contrary, they might not even think about showing you the turning signal, so be attentive. Abrupt braking isn't advisable here. Locals often look at their phones while driving, although it's prohibited, or they can chat with passengers. They tend to drive through yellow lights and some even go through red ones. They hardly stop for pedestrians at crosswalks. So, if your car suddenly brakes before crossing, it will catch them off guard, and they might just bump into you from behind. Hence, when Turks reduce speed suddenly, they often activate hazard blinking lights, even if they are slowing down gradually. It's better to follow suit, and your car will be safer. Check your mirrors as often as possible. Overtaking happens from many sides, headlights are rarely used, and there are many motorbikes on the road that drive as they wish. Minibuses may drop off passengers in the middle of the road, pedestrians cross whatever they want, and it's normal in Turkey. In Turkish junctions, traffic lights and stop lines are positioned close together, without any gap in between. Hence, a driver positioned first at the intersection can barely see the traffic light. So when you're waiting at traffic light, you might hear honks from behind. It's just a friendly reminder that the light has turned green and it's time to go. There's nothing impolite about this gesture. The default speed limit in urban areas is up to 50 km per hour. Outside cities it's 90, and in highways it's up to 120. Exceeding the speed limit without a fine is only allowed by 10%, meaning in urban areas is not 50 but 55 km per hour, and on highways not 110 but 121. Hence in Turkey you may see the signs like this. If you add 10% it will be precisely 90 km per hour, and after that a fine. Road signs in Turkey comply with international standards, but there are also unique ones. For instance, a red sign with the inscription DUR means stop, prohibiting movement without halting. Some signs depict a turtle crossing the road, and it's about actual turtles. A red flashing traffic light allows movement, but only while yielding to all other traffic participants. You might come across road markings with the word yavaş, meaning slow down, advising drivers to reduce speed and be more attentive. There are cameras almost everywhere in cities and on highways, and they can easily capture foreign number plates. So you'll have to pay fines, if not immediately, then upon leaving the country. You can check issued fines on the government portal through the link in the description. You can also pay fines online through the same portal. Paying the fine promptly results in a 25% discount. However, if you delay payment, penalties will start accumulating after 30 days. Fines are issued for speeding, not wearing seat belts, running red lights, and transporting children without a child car seat. The fine amounts range from approximately 30 to 500 euros, but fines around 1000 euros are also possible. For drunk driving, there's a fine around 230 euros for the first offense. For the second one, driving privileges will be revoked. The acceptable blood alcohol level is 1.5 per ml. Engaging in drifting on the road is also a violation, and fines exceeding $400 for dangerous driving. How to behave if stopped by the police. Firstly, don't panic. Perhaps you've just encountered a routine check. Such checkpoints in Turkey are common. The police block all lines except one, selectively stop cars and check documents. Show your documents: driving license, insurance, vehicle registration certificate. Behave in a friendly and rational manner. Never suggest to the officer to settle the matter on the spot. Show willingness to cooperate and refrain from trying to diminish the fault by stating you're a foreigner. Rules apply to everyone. And if the police officer considers your violation minor, like crossed a lane marking, slightly exceeded the speed limit, they might let you go with a warning without issuing a fine. I hope in this video you found the answers that will help save time, nerves and money when you plan to travel to Turkey by car. Thanks once again to Tolerance Agency, whose experts with their 20 years of experience in the real estate market know many interesting things about various aspects of life in Turkey and offer clients not just a service, but a true friendship. Seriously. Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to not miss out on new videos. We cover and discuss things that others may not know or talk about.